as we talk about active engagement, one of the places that increasingly this is happening is through social media, a place that 10 years ago wasn't really an opportunity for students to take place in this kind of active engagement that really matters. So one of the questions become, are they actually doing that? And when we looked at political engagement, people actually talking about politics, engaging with politics through their social media, through Facebook, what we find is it's kind of rare. That's changing. If we look at 2008, for example, 91% of teenagers were telling us, yeah, I don't really do anything, or very rarely do I do anything political on Facebook, whether that's sharing my candidate preference, whether that's even saying that I'm a Democrat or a Republican. Only 9% were doing that relatively frequently. By 2014, that 9% is all the way up to 31%. So a lot more teenagers are saying, yes, I am taking this opportunity that social media provides me, and I'm using it as a political space. But I think one of the kind of open debate points, even among us and certainly among the public, is 31% a lot? We hear a lot about Facebook and this political sphere, but what does it mean if only 31% of people are producing the vast majority of content? And yes, only 31% are doing it, but many, many more are seeing it. So a majority actually see this content, but it has real democratic implications if the same people, and people who might not be much like their peers, are sharing political content and others aren't. So why are so many people avoiding this political sphere? Well, politics on Facebook, politics anywhere, but especially on Facebook, on other social media, can be a very scary experience. You run the risk of pissing off your friends, pissing off your family. You run the risk of alienating people, and this is something that young adults, teens, are really aware of. They say, wow, I could post about politics, but I'm really afraid that it's going to lead to a comment war, a rant. To people being angry at me. So often what we see is self-censorship, that young people say, I just don't want to do it. Maybe offline, maybe I'll talk about politics offline, but not on social media. It's just a place that's too dangerous for me to do that. One of the ways they actually justify this is a deep, deep commitment to tolerance. So we always think of tolerance as this very beneficial thing for democracy, and it is. But when tolerance becomes, I'm afraid to point out my political viewpoint because I could offend somebody, it has a dark side as well, and one that we have to recognize is playing a big role in what people are doing with regards to politics on social media, as well as what they aren't. Another question we frequently ask with regards to all this politicking on social media is, does it matter? Right? So a lot of people have expressed the concern that, great, so you say that you like Mitt Romney on Facebook, or you like a different Republican candidate on Facebook. Is that replacing other more traditional forms of participation? So rather than, actively taking part in a protest around the environment, if that's an issue that matters to me, maybe I just say, well, I like Save the Whales on Facebook and my part is done. People often term this slacktivism. There's some concern that this might be true, but our research actually says, in general, social media and engaging in politics on social media serves as a gateway. It gives people the opportunity, and young adults in particular, to practice what it means to be a civic citizen, what it means to be a political citizen. So what we see, for example, is the more frequently you engage in politics on Facebook, the more political participation you're engaging in offline as well. So again, it's this learning opportunity for that 31%, which I keep coming back to. What does it mean if certain people are getting that opportunity, taking that opportunity, and others aren't? It's not just participation that's the outcome, however. It also enhances yourself as, I am an opinion leader, or I am somebody that people turn to when they think about political issues. I'm somebody that people trust, that people count on, that people find credible, that people listen to. And they see themselves as better able to affect political change. So whether or not politics on social media is a good thing, I think is really open to debate. We know it can have many beneficial outcomes, but it still risks leaving out a wide swath of people, offering opportunities to some and not others, and promoting certain viewpoints from people who are willing to express them, even in the face of what could become a comment war, or because they think it could become a comment war, because yes, trolls are a thing for politics, becomes a really important question.